What is up, everyone? Jason Suttie here with Suttie Mortgage Show episode number 8. We are still cranking it at the home office like most people right now. What most of you guys don't know is maybe that I do a lot of vinyl when I'm at home. So just got in the background what I'm listening to right now. That Genesis album is one of my favorites. I listen to it over and over and over again. And then I just, I heard the old Matchbox album from when I was in high school, and I thought, I need that baby again. So we got her on vinyl, so that's what we're listening to right now. But let's dive into the mortgage world and what's going on this week. And we always like to kick things off with what did we learn, and we have, like a lot of businesses, dove all in on Zoom. I know there's other platforms to do it, but the video stuff is honestly really cool. We're doing lots of client meetings via Zoom, but the other thing we're kicking off is we're going to start doing a lot of webinars. All sorts of topics that we can help you guys in many areas of your life as far as your finances and stuff goes. So let's look for some sweet webinars. Excellent technology, cool way to connect with people even though we're all kind of stuck at home. So I'm really loving the video and that kind of stuff. So that's what we're getting real good at Zoom right now. Let's talk about what's going on in the mortgage industry really quickly, and it's pretty kind of status quo right now. We've got the people, the super essentials, the police, fire, who's doing unbelievable work for us. That stuff's they're easy peasy, getting approved like they normally do. The flip side is the people that are having that bit of struggle. It sounds like the deferral process is starting to get a little bit quicker and leaner at other businesses, so that's other lenders, so that's good. They're getting the process. I've heard some done in 48 hours now, so that's excellent. So deferring. So we're working a lot with that middle group, the people that have either lost a bit of income or even just working but not sure. So we're doing some refinancing, getting them kind of set up in case they get out of work. So lots of that. So I think probably the refinance side is the biggest piece of the mortgage industry right now. So that's pretty cool. The other thing that we're really kicking off right now in our industry is a bit of a give back promotion. We call it Love 19. And what we've done here is teamed up with some of the local business leaders. We've kind of recruited them, the people that can help, the Alger brothers, the Chilliwack chiefs. Some of these guys have really big hearts, and so they've stepped up, and what we're doing is we're going out and we're buying gift cards from businesses that are struggling a bit, that those restaurants that have lost all of their dine-in business, even some businesses that have completely shut the doors, that retail. We're going out and we're actually going to buy some gift cards for them so they can get a bit of sales, and then we're just going to give them away. We're going to do draws, so it's really cool. We're helping the businesses. It's cool because people get free. Who doesn't like a free gift card now and then? So I'm really pumped. There's some other brokers in other cities doing the same thing, and I just think it's a real cool movement. So if you want some information on what, if you want to enter the draw, if you want to nominate a business, if you're watching on YouTube, down in the description is the link to the landing page for that. And if you're on Insta, just head to my profile in the bio, and the link to the website's there. But love to get you guys to enter, win some prizes. And of course, if you know some businesses, please reach out. If you're a business leader in Chilliwack and you want to be part of it, hey, reach out to me. We'll see if we can team up on some of this stuff. We got some great things, and I'm pumped about the program. Just the opportunity to really impact people is something that means a lot to me. So awesome opportunity. Let's talk about who we've helped, and I think I talked about that a little bit to kick the show off there originally, and it's a lot of pre-planning now, and I love the pre-planning, the people that are thinking ahead. And a couple of the things that we're doing is maybe amortizing mortgages a little bit longer. Maybe we are consolidating some debt, so the monthly cash flow. And quite frankly, a really neat idea that we've been doing with some people is we've been actually refinancing, taking out a chunk of equity and then just drop it in the bank, 40 grand, just in case something happens. There's always going to be a little bit of a penalty, but of course we can just put that in the mortgage. But the other thing is if once this all passes, if that money's still sitting there or a portion of it's still sitting there, we can just use your prepayment and dump it back on the mortgage. So realistically, a great thing to do for peace of mind, and really the only risk to you is actually is the penalty on the mortgage. And if that's not too substantial for you, I think it's a great idea to give you that peace of mind. So that's what we're doing a lot right now, a lot of strategizing. So that's pretty cool. And of course, there's some people buying, believe it or not. People still need to buy and sell. The realtors have gotten really good at doing some social distancing processes to make sure everyone's comfortable. We just got word from a bunch of the key real estate lawyers that sounds like they're getting the green light to do some, from the Law Society, to do some video signups. So that's cool. So everyone's, the reality is everyone's adapting, and things are still moving forward. So that's what we're doing. Those are the types of clients we're working with right now. So let's dive into key segment, everyone's favorite, the question of the week. The question of the week, this one's pretty common, but it's up there with what's the best rate or fixed versus variable, and that's what's the minimum down payment. Now, the minimum down payment's changed a little bit, but one thing that is still a little bit unclear for people, they used to think those minimum down payments of like 5% were for first-time home buyers only. That's not the case. There's the first-time home buyer benefits have not a lot to do with the amount of down payment. It has more to do with the source. So let's get into the minimum down payment. The first threshold people have to realize is $500,000. If you are purchasing for $500,000 or less, the minimum down payment is 5%. So if it's 500 grand, that's $25,000. The next phase though is if you're buying over 500. So from 500 and under is 500 grand. From 500 to $1 million is 10%. Now, here's where the key distinction is. It's not on the whole amount. Okay, so let me give you an example. If you purchase for $700,000, the first $500,000 is 5% down, so that's $25,000. But now we've got an additional 200, right? 500 to 700 is 200. That portion is at 10%, so 20,000. 20,000 plus 25,000, your minimum down payment for that is $45,000. We'll do some quick editing, I'm sure, and make sure that's nice and clear for you, but that's how we figure out what the down payment is. Now, the next threshold, especially here in British Columbia and the closer we get to Vancouver, the $1 million mark. If you're going over $1 million, you're gonna have to put down a minimum of 20%, sometimes and often more than that, but it's an individual lender basis, it's a client basis thing. There's a little bit of flexibility, but you're not going to get away with anything less than 20%. So that's how we break down the down payment. Your thresholds are 500 grand and under, then the portion from 500 to $1 million, and then $1 million on top of that. I hope this has helped you. I hope you remember that Love 19, because that's a great product. Looking forward to helping any of you with any of your mortgage needs or any questions you may have. Jason Suttie with Suttie Mortgage. Your story starts here.